Hey, what's up? It's your girl Jasmine with the G, and I'm back at it. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like I always say, hit the bell because you're not going to know that I post a video. So you might as well hit that bell as well. And also hit the like button to support me because you clicked the channel, so you might as well support me. So what today's video is going to be about, and yes, your girl got her wine in hand, so you know it's gonna be juicy. But what today's video is going to be about is relationship advice, because I feel like this is like a touchy subject, especially for now, because nowadays with social media and everything, like the thought process of everybody is just basically cancel this person, cancel that person with everything, and even in relationships. And nowadays people don't even understand what relationships are, and I want to give advice to people in relationships as well, because yeah, let's just get into it. So first we're gonna start off with sex. We're gonna start off with sex because when it comes to a woman, I'm gonna speak from a woman's perspective because I'm a woman. So when it comes from a woman, sex, well, for me, I have to be there mentally with you to want to get wild with you, to want to show you that side of me that no one else sees. Because yeah, when it comes to sex, like if you and your man constantly are in a negative space and constantly are going through stuff, like the sex life is not gonna be as enjoyable. And especially, okay, let me say, for a woman, like I said, mentally she has to be there with her man, but men also have to understand that a woman don't want a man to beg her for sex, and like, you know, he don't want her. Okay, let me explain to y'all, because y'all probably like, well then why he shouldn't have to beg her for sex? And I feel like I got a burp. How you got a burp? Ugh. Like he shouldn't have to beg her for sex. I'm not saying that the woman is lacking anything or the man is lacking anything. I'm just saying a woman. And go ahead and click. Matter of fact, click the link to my video that I made with 10 things that girls wish 10 things that girls wish guys knew, because this is the thing that I was talking about. Like when it comes to sex, a woman doesn't want her man to like basically put a time stamp on it. She don't want it. Sex shouldn't be like, it shouldn't be a thing that you like plan. It should just be something that happens. It's something that is enjoyable, because if you plan it, like, it's not gonna be enjoyable. So yeah, when it comes to sex for a woman, like, she has to mentally be there. Men, you guys gotta really pay attention to your woman. You gotta sit down and talk to her and ask her what's wrong. And this goes for women too with your man. Ask him what's wrong with him. And if it's too much negative energy going around, don't just keep dwelling on the negative shit. Try to get onto some positive shit, and then slowly but gradually, like, talk about the problems. Don't just lay it all on the table in one day and just drown each other in freaking all this negative energy, because you don't want that. You have time, just relax and take your time. In relationships, people just want to rush stuff and just freaking, I don't know, like, okay. But yeah, when it comes to sex, just for a man, stop trying to plan it with your woman. Stop trying to force it on her. We know you want it. We know you need it. We need it too. Because, you know, women, we have our sex drive too. Like, see, men don't understand. Like, us women is freaks too. But y'all just be like, y'all be acting like y'all not gonna get it if y'all don't say nothing. Like, calm down, like, chill. Like, I don't know, like, when it comes to sex, that's something that's like it's spiritual too, because for one, you guys are connecting with each other's souls, and people don't take that shit seriously. When you have sex with someone, you guys are sharing each other's energy, and when you don't want to be in a negative headspace and then having sex with each other and sharing all that negative energy and just passing demons among each other. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, sex is just something that's supposed to be beautiful and powerful. And if y'all both in a negative headspace, trust me, the sex and the energy is just gonna stay like that. If y'all constantly having sex and y'all know y'all in a negative space, okay, ooh, I got so much to say. Okay, so when it comes to relationships, y'all gotta like y'all gotta spiritually connect with each other. Let me take a sip. Y'all gotta spiritually connect with each other. Like, it's not all about sex. Do you know, if you are spiritually connected with your partner, and when y'all have sex, it's gonna be so much more powerful, so much more enjoyable. So just first, what I want you guys to do is, well, you know, do what you want, but I'm just saying it works. And I'm not saying that I'm like the most perfect person, I just know everything. I'm just saying, like, I gotta take my own advice too, you know. But I'm just saying, like, you know, we all humans, we gotta grow. But anyways, like I say, sit there and talk to each other. Make love with each other's minds. Like, trust me, because when it comes down to y'all having sex, it's gonna be so much more enjoyable. Trust me. And then get y'all energy right. Meditate together. Pray together. Pray to God. Pray for God to cover y'all relationship. And the next thing we're gonna talk about, okay, first we touched on sex, then we're gonna talk about space. Having space with each other, because people in relationships feel like they gotta be up under each other 24/7. Like, no. And there's men out there who feel like they can control their woman in every little movement. Like, my God, like, we gotta get it together. Come on, like, stop trying to make it feel like, stop making your woman feel like you controlling her, and stop making your man feel like you control him. You can't tell him when and where to go and who he can and can't hang out with, because if your man respects you, he gonna respect you when you're not around. And a woman, you know your man. You know your man. And you know if the energy don't feel right and you feel like your man's cheating on you, trust me, God put that discernment in you. And you know, women intuition is something else. But yeah, speaking on, I'm about to go on to something else, but yeah, speaking on space, when it comes to space, we gotta give each other space and let each other go out with our friends, give each other time to miss each other. Go hang out with your boys. We go hang out with our girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, relationships have to have time. Like, they have to understand. Like, you know, so if you around each other all day and you're arguing and bickering and getting on each other's nerves, then you don't want your relationship to dwindle and die out. You want your relationship to last, and you want it to, you know, to constantly be exciting and to stay best friends. And yeah, like, when it comes, I don't know, I'm just gonna go everywhere with this. So I kind of feel like relationships, they need to be more open. Like, people need to be more open with each other, especially men, because men feel like if they open up to their woman, they're weak. Like, you're not weak if you're telling us your inner thoughts and your inner demons and your inner, like, you know, stuff that's been bothering you that you can't tell the world. We want you to tell us those things. When we don't know shit about you, it makes us feel horrible. You know? You gotta really talk to your woman. Let her know what's going on in your head. Like, and I ain't talking about 24/7 about what you don't like about her and how when she do this is irritating you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about deeper than that. I'm talking about letting her know your insecurities, letting her know, like, what's bothering you, letting her know, like, how your day went. You know, that type of stuff. Like, get deeper with it. Pray together. Talk. I'm just telling. When I tell you, God is the key to everything. When you pray together in a relationship, your relationship is going, when God has his stamp on it, can't nothing break it apart. I'm telling you, pray together. See, I don't know if I'm gonna have, how long I'm gonna have this video, because I feel like I got so much to say. But yeah, so pray together, talk to God. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like button and the subscribe button, and also the bell if you're enjoying this video. And thank you so much for tuning in. That means a lot. But yeah, back to what I was saying, and back to this drink. This is so good. It's I forgot what it's called. I can't even think right now. So stuck on relationship. Sweet Red. I think that's what it's called, Sweet Red. But yes, back to what I was talking about. Relationships, you gotta be more open with each other. And let's talk about communication. When it comes to me, communication, it's relationships where it's men screaming over women, it's women screaming over their men. Y'all gotta let each other talk. Y'all gotta hear each other out. Y'all gotta learn how to, because I know I can admit to me, like, you know, I can admit to my faults in the past and stuff. Like, I understand, like, I've, you know, yelled while my partner is talking. I've done all that. But communication, you got to actually let the person talk, hear them out. Don't try to be ready to just hopscotch in the conversation. Actually hear what the words is coming out their mouth. Actually pay attention to what they're saying to you, and take it into consideration. And I bet you if you guys start communicating with each other and actually hearing each other out, it won't be no toxic shit. It won't be no yelling over each other. It won't be any of that. And look, you can't get offended by their thoughts. You can't get offended by their thought process. You can't get offended by their feelings. And I had to learn that myself, like for real, like cause that's what they feel. It doesn't mean that you have to agree with them. You could just like persuade, like you can like not persuade, but you know what I mean. Like you can just kind of explain yourself and what you meant behind it. You don't get offended with what they're feeling, because that's their thoughts. That's what they're feeling. Like, you know, you can't help what you think. You can't help what you feel. How you can get mad and get what they feel and what they think. So yeah, so kind of just communicate with each other better, and like don't get too offended to the point to where it's gonna start getting like you guys are gonna start yelling over each other and stuff. You don't want that. So yes, better communication. And when you guys are like, don't like just disrespect each other, and just like when I was saying like give each other space and stuff, don't just disrespect each other like I'm a grown ass man or I'm a grown ass woman, I can go where I want. Like, I'm not saying disrespect your partner. You want to make your partner feel comfortable at all times. If your partner isn't comfortable with something, you know, secure them. Give them that, you know, secure belt or whatever. Help them feel good. Like, let them know, like, you know, babe, like, you're good. Like, you know, if they feeling insecure about something, don't just, like, brush it off and, like, try to make them feel dumb for feeling like that. Like, come on. And ladies, never let, this goes for men, too. Never let someone show you that they don't want you more than once. Don't. Because if you keep forcing it, no matter how much you buy, no matter how much you give to them, pay for them, do for them, it's not going to be anything. It's never going to amount to nothing. They're still not going to change. Their feelings isn't going to change for you. If they're done, then they're done. It doesn't matter how much you do for them. It's just going to hurt you in the long run. It's never going to feel good. So when you know at the moment that your partner wholeheartedly just doesn't want you, let it be done, because no matter what you do or how you do it, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to. You don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to, and you are worthy, and you gotta value yourself more than that to stick around with someone who doesn't value you, like how much you value them. You don't want to put yourself through that. Excuse me. You don't want to put yourself through that, and you don't deserve that. You're much more than that. And if they don't see that in you, it's okay, because God put you in that situation for a reason, for you to learn. Any situation you get put in is a lesson you learn, and you can grow from it. You know what I'm saying? So God only, if it doesn't work out, it's okay, because you know you're a stronger person now. You know what your faults are and what you did wrong in a relationship. Try to better yourself. Never feel sad for yourself and just let yourself just, you know, don't just fall into all that negativity. Let yourself grow as a person. Learn from your mistakes. Understand what you did wrong, and understand what your partner did wrong in a relationship, so you won't do it in the future. You know what I'm saying? Whew, I got so much to say, y'all. So I'm gonna just end it here, because I'm gonna do another segment on this. So go ahead and like it if you enjoyed this video, and also comment at the bottom, let me know some of y'all if you guys want more relationship advice, because I can give you guys some. Go ahead and come at the bottom and let's talk to each other, and like this video, and also hit the subscribe button and the bell. And thank you so much, y'all. Bye.